those two screws on top are very easy to put. When you will be installing two screws in the bottom back on, use a magnetic, the screwdriver with a magnetic tip. When you install all 4 bolts, 2 on top and 2 in the bottom, I recommend you temporarily to plug the negative terminal on the battery back on and check did you connect everything correctly, because if not, you will need to remove all of this dashboard all over again. Why I disconnected the terminal of the battery at the beginning? Because if when you're removing all this, your car can decide that you are in an accident and the airbags can deploy. But if you don't do like nothing rough, when it's already removed, airbags will never open. So put the negative terminal of the battery back on, use the key to tighten it. Alright, then put the key into the and put ignition onto the second position. Yeah, I connected everything correctly. Dashboard is on. You can even start the vehicle. All lights are off except the seatbelt light, and this buzzing red light disappeared. Because for what I need this light? My car is not even equipped with alarm. Brake indicator is on. I will release it. It will go off. If I will put it on, it's on. The engine RPM, as you can see, it's working. This cluster is a lot more advanced. Original one doesn't show any RPMs at all. So when you made sure that it's working properly, you can continue installing everything back on. Moldings, panels, interior. Of course, before you will proceed, disconnect the negative terminal again, because who knows, you will be putting the upper cover and the car will decide that you are in an accident or something. Will deploy the airbags. So just in case of precaution, remove it again and continue assembling everything back on. Put those connections on place, because this plastic cover was only partially removed. Just plug it back on two sides. When you make sure that it's properly allocated, install the upper mounting. Make sure that connections are fit between. When you install it back on, one lock is here, another lock is here, and two more locks there and there. You can start installing this panel, which is located on top, back on, before you will put the moldings and the plastic covers. After some struggling, when I install it back on, I have had some problem to put this gasket. Make sure that you allocated gasket properly, and then there is 4 locks here, you just need to press them and it will be allocated on place. Start installing this trim back, because this trim goes before the molding. When this panel is installed, everything is fitted properly, you can install the molding back on. When the molding is installed, make sure that you properly allocate it. It starts from here, goes all the way. You have to make sure that it's properly allocated everywhere, or the rain and the humidity will go into your vehicle. The last piece that you need to install is this plastic cover. When this plastic cover is installed, you have to do the same from the other side. Remember, this is the first piece that we install on this frame. When it's installed, the next one is the gasket molding. You must do everything in order, because you don't want to mess it up. With the seals properly everywhere. And the last piece that you installing is this plastic. When you install everything back on, you have to put those 4 bolts. 1 bolt here, 2 bolts here, and the last one on the other side. As I mentioned before, to install those bolts you need to use this extension mini ratchet, because if you will try to use the screwdriver, it doesn't go under this angle, this very high screwdriver. So use such type of extension or very small profile screwdriver. When everything is assembled back on, you can connect the negative terminal of the battery. Back on. So this was a tutorial on how to replace the instrument panel cluster on Dodge Neon. Tools that you need: the screwdriver and the small ratchet with extension, and this is pretty much it. And maybe pliers if you want to disconnect the bulb or something like this. Thanks for watching.